Hi, my name is April Yap-Hennig, and I'm here today with Sacred Drop Channel. And we're here today to talk a little bit about Hand of God wines. And today I am with Jon. And Jon's going to tell us a little bit about the wines and kind of the background behind it. Jon?
Yeah, so excited because we just launched the longest pregnancy ever, 7 years. I started this. I went to Argentina and kind of fell in love and felt something so special when I went to the Uco Valley and stepped in this vineyard with these beautiful 20,000 foot snow-capped Andes mountains.
It's just beautiful there.
Oh, it's amazing. And I thought, I've always had this dream of being in the wine business, but never thought I could do it. Never knew how I would do it. Mm-hmm. And I looked up a classmate, Santiago Achavo. And Santiago and I went to business school at Stanford together. And I said, Santiago, how about we have a glass of your wine?
Nice.
And we went to Archibald Ferrer. We had a glass of wine. We had 2 glasses of wine. We had a bottle of wine. And then we had a beautiful asado.
Ooh.
In Argentina, that means steak and grilling and grilled vegetables, and we drank more wine.
Right.
And literally 5 hours later, we
How much
shook
meat
hands.
did you eat? So much meat, I bet.
Please don't tell my doctor. I'm sure I took.
He would ban you from Argentina.
Yeah, a Lipitor right after.
Exactly.
But truthfully, I mean, he is such an extraordinary winemaker that I had. You know, people sometimes say, "When did you have the epiphany?" Right? And it was with Santiago that day. He does these 3 different vineyard single estate Malbecs. And all he does is get out of the way and let the fruit express itself. And they were completely different and all incredibly beautiful. And I think each one of them has gotten 99 points.
Oh, wow.
And I said, I get it. I get what it means to express a place. And I said, if we do this, do you think you can do that again? And he said, yeah, let's do that. And so Hand of God was born.
And so this is what we've got right in front of us here. And tell me a little bit about this then. So Hand of God was born.
Yeah, Hand of God was born. Hand of God, a bit of an audacious name. Mm-hmm. At least that's what people say to me. I think it's such a natural name because, A, I felt it when I was in the vineyard, and B, it represents the moment in Argentine history when passion happens and when people smile because they remember Argentina winning the World Cup. It has to do when Diego Maradona somehow got a goal off his hand, and everybody saw it, but the referee...
And a foul was called?
Not called. That's the beautiful thing. And Argentina won, and afterwards they said, hey, Diego, that went off your hand. He said, no, that went off the hand of God.
And that is where the name was
Mano de Dios. And so we really wanted to create wines that express the passion of Argentina, mm-hmm. and really took you there and took you to a place. And we like to say, let's create memorable moments. But for me, creating memorable moments is about connecting with people over a glass of wine.
Right.
And I said, let's also do something different. People have gotten used to the $12, $15 Malbec. Let's show them what's possible beyond that. And Santiago was so up for the challenge, and we created this beautiful red blend, a Malbec Syrah Petit Verdot, which you don't see very often. And then
So is this one right here?
That's that one right there. It's called the Fingerprint series, from the notion of a unique fingerprint, and that's what we did with this blend. And that's from my vineyard called the Sobremesa Vineyard. The Sobremesa in Argentina means time with family and friends after a meal, where you hang out and you linger.
Over the table.
Over the table, exactly. And so that's what this wine is about. And it's meant to be super food friendly and lush and velvety, and just you drink it and you don't get tired of drinking it. It's not.
Oh, you gotta love those wines.
Oh God,
those are wines to be shared.
And they are to be shared. And then this wine, the Stolen Horse Vineyard 100% Old Vine Malbec, is a vineyard we found. Others hadn't found it. It had been only, and still is only, plowed by a horse.
Really?
And when we showed up, and the guy said, I can't talk to you, someone stole my horse.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Well, if that's the only way you've plowed a
And that is why it's called Stolen Horse Vineyard. Okay.
And we said, we want to give you double the amount of money you've been paid for this. It had been used for bulk juice and not good wine. And he was ecstatic. And we have created, They're both so Santiago, but if you think of Santiago's wines, this is almost his fourth finca wine.
Oh wow!
So beautiful. And then we are doing...
And finca meaning estate.
Right, estate, thanks. And the other wine that will be out in a couple months is a white that nobody's ever had. And
it's from Mendoza as well?
Also. It's
from
a
Mendoza.
Viognier, Marsanne, Roussanne. Nobody's doing it. So that's what we want to do. We want to create small lots. We want to handpick everything. And we want to show people what's possible in Argentina and have a lot of fun doing it and get to know. We want people with us who are friends, who we know, people who order our wine are people we've broken bread with.
That's great. Great. So these are going to be wines you're going to share with people, wines you're going to eat food with, wines that you can thoroughly enjoy in the company of friends.
Absolutely. And gosh, those bottles are empty. I think I might have another one.
I know. I'm going to have to... We're going to have to open up a bottle just ourselves just to try it.
You too can do that with us.
Exactly. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, this is so much fun to be here.
And so, Hand of God, and these are from Mendoza, Argentina. And so make sure you go out there and try these because these are going to be one of those wines you're going to want to share with friends. Thank you for joining us today at Sacred Drop Channel.
Salud.
Salud.